Welcome to the Southern Africa Jural Assembly and Committee's Common Law Education Sessions. We are very grateful that you've chosen to learn along with us. This video audio session is titled Emancipation Explained. From the sea back to the land, from fiction back to reality. Robinson Crusoe gets stuck on a desert island. The courts presume he is dead and turns his estate over to his local government because he died intestate with no next of kin. The local government goes hog wild and spends against his estate until they can borrow no more. At the last minute, Robinson comes home and says, "What the bleep?" This is where we are at now, folks. This quotation was shared by Anna von Reitz, a common law expert and judge from Alaska in America. We will now read in our non-disclaimer. Without prejudice to the living, there can be no such thing as a disclaimer because the reading and use of this educational material is by your own free will and choice, and each one of us is wise enough to follow our own counsel and responsible for our own actions and outcomes thereof. The choice is ours and ours alone. Therefore, no disclaimer is necessary. Govern yourselves accordingly. You may ask, why am I doing this? We all know that there is something wrong with the system. Each one knows this according to their own experiences. The system has not served man or the planet. The system has harmed people and harmed the planet. First off, this system has its origins in the ancient occult. Occult means hidden, in this case in plain sight. One can see their symbols, colors, and wordplay everywhere. Now, at its root, this is merely the continuance of an ancient system rooted in occult, Satanism, and black magic, and the masses of humanity are hypnotized under a spell binding, and it begins with the written word. It is no coincidence that words are spelled. Now, it is a well-established principle of soul law, S-O-U-L, soul law, as well as other laws that, referring to the maxim, in the same manner that a thing is bound, in the same manner it is unbound. So in effect, one is unbinding evil and binding the good to prevail. You are welcome to download the PDF titled Principles of Common Law. Read it and learn and apply the maxims contained therein. This is the easiest way to understand what law is. There are a number of maxims found under the heading entitled Bound and Loosed. You will be able to find these maxims and the PDF titled Principles of Common Law on our website, Gift of Truth and South African Sovereigns. Referring to the biblical Matthew 16:19, "And I will give to you the keys of the kingdom of heaven, and whatsoever you shall bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. Whatsoever you shall loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven." And the common law is rooted in the teachings of Jesus and his soul redemption process. This is a physical redemption process without having to opt out of the system completely, whilst we are building an alternative one. You are then in fact reclaiming misspent energy and doing good with it. Legally, one gets emancipated at the age of 21. However, in fact, that is when we really do become enslaved in the current system. When one comes of age and you get a key to the estate. However, this emancipation process separates the individual, the binding of the two, again into the fiction straw man, person, debtor, transmitting utility in the sea jurisdiction, and the living woman or man, creditor, agent on the land jurisdiction. And one learns how to deal with the system at arm's length as the third-party agent restricting the liability to the straw man. We look forward to welcoming you to our public Zoom educational sessions, and we invite you to subscribe to all our social media channels and website. With so much gratitude from our hearts to yours, we wish you success and joy on this journey towards our bright and abundant future. We are grateful to be walking the path with you.